The Godrej family split is in focus, and the company has revealed its structure of shareholding going forward. Just to take a look on how the bifurcation will be, Godrej Industries, that is all the listed companies, will be on one side, and Godrej and Boyce will be on the other. In terms of the listed entities, the 5 listed entities, Adi and Nadir will be heading these 5 listed collectively at a value of 2.4 lakh crores. That is Godrej Industries, Consumer Products, Godrej Consumer Products, and Godrej Properties. It will also include Godrej Agrovet and Aztec Life Sciences Limited. But in terms of the Godrej and Boyce, the Godrej and Boyce manufacturing and affiliate will be headed by cousins Jamshyd and Smita, and they will receive units for this entire Godrej and Boyce manufacturing affiliates. This is basically the company which has been known for its locks as far as the company has been since the inception itself. In terms of Jamshyd and Smita, they'll retain land parcels over 3,400 acres in Vikhroli. This is a huge land parcel which will go to Godrej and Boyce only, and not to Godrej Properties so far. And the privately held Godrej and Boyce reported a revenue of around 14,796 crores as of March 23. But moving on, Nyrika Holkar and Pirojsha Godrej have risen as key next generation leads for the Godrej family. Now, in terms of if we talk about the land parcels overall, the 3,400 land parcel acre, in terms of, we'll talk about that later, but let's focus on both groups which will continue to utilize the Godrej brand, and there will be no royalties that will be paid for using the brand name of Godrej. So both Godrej listed entities and Godrej and Boyce will be able to use the Godrej name altogether. Adi Godrej Group announced an open offer to acquire shares held by public of Aztec Life Sciences. Of course, the minority shareholders will be taken care of considering the Godrej name that it carries. But moving on to the land parcels, as we talked about, the restructuring of land parcels will be in such a way that Godrej and Boyce, both Godrej and Boyce and Godrej Properties will be having the marketing rights for the lands. However, the development rights will stand only in the hands of Godrej and Boyce. So basically, if Godrej there's no kind of exclusivity now in place for Godrej Properties and Godrej Boyce. Godrej Boyce is free to sell the land parcel to whosoever they want to. And if Godrej Properties wants to use the land, they will have to enter an agreement before using the land for development. But Godrej and Boyce to continue their MOU executed from time to time, MOU for the development of the farmers' land in Vikhroli, as we discussed. And lastly, the proposed development to take place when Godrej and Boyce is desirous of developing the land, as we discussed. And lastly, in terms of the Godrej family, this is the family tree which starts with the founder, the co-founder, and in terms of the co-founder's children. And moving on, if we see their children going forward, Adi and Nadir, who will be taking over the Godrej Industries, and Jamshyd and Smita, who will be taking over the Godrej and Boyce. But with that, this is the overall update on the family split of Godrej. Back to you.